Good morning. Laura, when we emailed back and forth, I think, you wanted your first speech to be a conversation, to be very conversational, very relaxed. You wanted people to know you without you tumbling over your words and just going in circles and missing the story. I'll begin with what I saw. You walked up here, you were confident, you didn't have any notes. For a first speech, that is fantastic. You began with a story. Everyone leaned in, everyone was able to connect with you in a very personal level, because I know a couple of people here who play soccer or played soccer at some time, so that becomes very relational to them. You have a very infectious presence. So when you smile, most people are inclined to smile with you. If you worry a little bit, like, you will see the room change and shift to that. So be cognizant of it. Not everyone has that effect on a group of people, but somehow you do. It's a gift and it's a curse. Because if you're nervous, your nervousness will show and the group will pick it up. Today, none of that was able to be picked up. There was a slight quiver in your voice, but it was very light, and I only picked it up because I was listening for it. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have had it. Your storytelling, your storytelling was beautiful. At one point, however, it felt like the story was done, your speech was done, and then you began a new speech. So there's that point where I stopped and I thought you were done, and I looked at the timer and I was like, I don't think I see a Akada. Is she okay? So I think working on your transitions will be beneficial, and it's your first speech. Unfortunately, I won't evaluate it like your first speech because you're good. So you get the benefit of that and the pain of it not being evaluated as a first speech. You did a fantastic job. You were able to drop nuggets about yourself along the way without having to tell us the whole story. So every time when I see your name on the list, my question will be, is she speaking about starting her own business? You said you launched Transition back 9 months ago. Is she going to talk about being in Sweden? Is she going to talk about her college career in college and professionally? You dropped enough nuggets that we know something about you, but not enough that we'll always look forward to hearing about your speeches. Wonderful speech, wonderful humor, wonderful storytelling. The only thing I would suggest you work on is transitions. Thank you.